Now, if you've been searching for a hybrid mattress with great comfort and also cooling, you have come to the right place. Hey y'all, I'm Martin here from Mattress Clarity, and I'm here to talk about the Tuft and Needle Mint hybrid mattress. I'm gonna talk about its design, my experience with it, who it's a good fit for, and who it's not a good fit for. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
So I'll start off by talking about firmness and feel. In terms of feel, I thought the Tuft and Needle Mint hybrid felt close to a 5.5 out of 10, a whole point softer than average. You have some thick foam layers right on top that offer some very good pressure relief and comfort, but some more supportive layers beneath that with some individually wrapped coils. Now, in terms of feel with this mattress, more of a kind of balanced foam feel on top that does let you sink in quite a bit, but also has some nice response as well. Plus the coils deeper in the mattress offer some good bounce too. So not hard to move around on this mattress, but at the same time, you are gonna sink in a fair bit. Now, in terms of how this works for different sleeping positions, starting with back sleeping, I think a lot of back sleepers are probably gonna find it to be a little bit too soft. Again, it's a whole point softer than average. A lot of times, medium firm mattresses are better for back sleepers. I think if you're lightweight, under 130 pounds, you could be okay, but otherwise, you might wanna look for a medium firm mattress or a firm mattress. But side sleeping, the Mint hybrid offers some great pressure relief on the shoulders and the hips. Again, with those thick comfort layers right on top. They cradle the joints, they cradle the shoulders and hips for some excellent pressure relief. But being a softer mattress, I think not a good match for most stomach sleepers. Again, super soft layers right on top. You're gonna sink in quite a bit, probably get out of alignment if you're on your stomach. Now, if you sleep with a partner, you also wanna think about motion transfer. And that means if you're lying on one side of the mattress, your partner rolls around on the other side of the mattress, is that motion gonna transfer to your side of the bed? But with some thicker materials right on top of the mattress, some thick foam materials, those really cut down on that motion transfer. So during our tests, we saw very little motion transfer. I lay on one side of the mattress and I had a coworker roll around on the other side. I felt very few of their movements on my side of the mattress, and during the water test, very little disturbance in that water. All of this is very good news for couples. But now let's take a look at the design of the mattress itself, starting on top and then working our way down. So first of all, on top, you're gonna have an antimicrobial cover with cooling fiber woven into it, which is gonna be great with heat dissipation and also be quite breathable as well. So the first comfort layer is going to be Tuft and Needle Flex Foam, which is gonna offer some great pressure relief and a bit of response too. And beneath that, some Tuft and Needle Release Foam is gonna offer some more contouring and even more pressure relief. That's gonna rest on a layer of Tuft and Needle Adaptive Foam, which is gonna offer some good response and also act as a transition layer, prevent you from sinking too far into the mattress and experiencing the firmer layers at the bottom of the bed. You're also gonna find both micro coils and individually wrapped coils in this mattress for, again, some good bounce, response, and good overall support, along with some decent contouring too. Real quick, let's talk about pricing. And for the best deal on the Tuft and Needle Mint hybrid, make sure to check out the YouTube description below or use the QR code on the screen right here. But for a queen size with those discounts, around $2,000. And with that, you're also gonna get a 100-night sleep trial, a 10-year warranty, and free shipping and returns. But before we wrap things up, let's talk about who the Mint hybrid could be a good option for and who might wanna keep looking. So first off, in terms of who should go with this mattress, a great choice for side sleepers. As I said before, you've got some thick comfort layers right on top that offer fantastic pressure relief. Also off of that, if you just like a softer mattress overall, that is definitely what you get with the Mint hybrid. And lastly, a good option I think for a lot of hot sleepers out there. With a cooling cover, you're also gonna have more breathable foams, and with the coils, a lot of room for airflow. But at the same time, not the best option I think for most stomach sleepers. Again, it's on the softer end. Most stomach sleepers will want a firmer mattress overall. Also, I think if you're more of a budget shopper, $2,000 for a queen size is a good deal for what you're getting here, but it might be outside of some people's price ranges. And lastly, I think if you do have mobility issues, while there is some response to this mattress, you are gonna sink in a fair bit. You may have a little bit of issue moving around and changing positions. But in the end, I think the Tuft and Needle Mint hybrid is a very good option for side sleepers, fans of softer mattresses, and those who also want a good option for hot sleepers. But that's about it. If you want some more info on this mattress, head over to mattressclarity.com for the full written review and some great money-saving coupons. We'll see you next time.